спасибо, что вы все пришли. Это действительно круто.
Ну, приехала из Ростова.
After my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer, I put on a shirt that had been folded for months, fallow and dusty in my closet, and I pulled out a long brown chestnut hair from a jagged seam. See, my wife has always had long hair. That waist-length librarian straight loom down her back. She is feast and I famine. Our friends would often say her long hair is what defined her, along with her smile. And when my wife found out the tumor was malignant, she called it her asshole, which shocked our church friends. She said she wanted her asshole removed, which confused the proctologist, but she embraced pruning as a means of growth, survival. When we had to tell our kids that my wife had cancer, my eldest son held it together, made it into math. My daughter shattered like a slipped and soapy plate. But my youngest, the 8-year-old, went silent as sleep, eyes wide and wet. And in a voice like Jesus, young and in the temple wise, he asked his mother, "Will you survive?" And I broke, an oak giving up to the storm. But my wife, she weathered and simply replied, "I'll try." No promise, just an exercise of will behind a wet smile, and she fights like only she can, wears a pink feather boa with a fuck cancer shirt on every time she goes to chemotherapy, but she writhes on the floor a week later when the poison in her body flips her off instead. She tells the oncologist to hollow her out, to ball her like a melon, and she will fight to stay the greenest rind, to plane her straight, take every lump and soft part of her. She will be so much woman without it, vows to be bald and breastless, but still alive, still breathing, evicting this asshole from her body. And I remember all of this as I look at that long brown strand I have excavated from my shirt, from a time when cancer was something other people got, when assholes were simply things that shit and governed Indiana. And I hold that thin strand over the trash can, and I let go. I go downstairs to cuddle with my wife on the couch, kiss her bald head, and she manages a smile that is weak but still her, still there. And when we put our bald heads together, it looks kind of like a butt, except there is no asshole.